What's good with a YouTube is Coffee? Tapping back in, man. And that was Conway the Machine, Griselda, Drumwork music, doing a show, right? A live performance, but has an artist on stage creating a masterpiece at the same damn time. And if you ask me, this is some real next level creative genius art type vibes right here, man. Comment and let me know what y'all think. But real talk, Griselda has always been heavy on the art when it comes to their music. And, they just have a different vibe, a different sound, a different swag that they brought to the game and have accomplished so much, from being independent and having their core fan base and never switching it up, as well as putting the city of Buffalo, New York on the map when it comes to hip hop, which is a huge feat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats is like, Buffalo, what's that? Like Buffalo wings? Like, real talk, especially in New York, the city, New York City cats would always look at Buffalo and just anywhere not New York City, upstate, and be like, God, these upstate rappers, to the point of Griselda being respected in Buffalo, New York, in the hip hop lane, being respected, to being recognized as being the best music in New York. You know what I mean? But with all that being said, art and keeping it original and official has always been a big part of their movement. And that's what I think is so lit about this, having an artist create a masterpiece while Conway's doing this 1-2 vibes, machine talk, spitting them bars. And I'm fucking with it. I think this is so dope. Griselda just always doing something new and something different. And I'm fucking with it. As I stated, with art always being a heavy theme in their art, right? Because music artists, rappers are artists, right? But Griselda is really on some artistic-ish. When it comes to they've had art galleries and, artists that they collab with and have went and got involved in the art world, from collecting it to creating it, and I'm fucking with it. So peep it, y'all. This is a throwback here. You see Conway the Machine. This is interesting, right? Sharing this with us all full circle from then to now, back in '07. And you see the text threads, him talking with one of his peoples, right? Like, yo, y'all got them old pics or whatever from way back when we pulled up at the BET Awards, got on the red carpet and all that back in '07. And dude was like, yo, let me check in the files and all that. And here now in 2023, Conway the Machine is nominated for Lyricist of the Year at the BET Awards, going up against the other nominees: 21 Savage, Andre 3000, Burna Boy, Cardi B. There you see Conway, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. And I'm hoping the Machine wins this. If y'all recall, a few years back, Griselda as a group was nominated for Group of the Year at the BET Awards. That's when they were still on Shady Records. And I don't know if you guys remember, that was when we kind of saw that there might have been some things going on between Griselda and Shady, where Westsidegunn took to Twitter and was like, yo, does our label even know we're here? Like, they didn't even do any promo or anything to share our accomplishment of getting nominated. They ended up losing to the Migos. And honestly, Griselda even shared that they're not really traditionally a group, but it was still cool that they got nominated. But here we are now, Conway, Lyricist of the Year, and then this is back in the day before they were known. And they pulled up to the BET Awards, got on the red carpet, chopped it with Fabulous, who they ended up going on to collab with, I think, numerous times. And you see Conway says this is from the first ever BET Hip Hop Awards in '07. Him, Westsidegunn, and one of the bros actually went up there with another friend and snuck our way on the red carpet. 16 years later, I'm nominated for a BET Hip Hop Award, Lyricist of the Year at that. And I ended up having Fabulous on my album. I've been through so much in those 16 years, like being shot in my head and more, but I'm holding a tear in my eye because just imagine if I would have just given up. Stay down, stay solid, and always believe in yourself. So Conway sharing his story And also, that's some motivation there for everyone to just keep on pushing. Because, again, Griselda just independently did this. And even as big as they've got, it's interesting that they've still always had that underground edge to their presence and who they are as artists. And it's dope. Is now Benny, still pushing Black Soprano Family, Westsidegunn doing him, and then Conway with the Drumwork music, all branching out and doing their own things, but still collectively doing it for Griselda. It's lit, man. And you want to know something else interesting too? As you seen, they just pulled up, snuck their way in, ended up kicking it with Fabulous, and you heard him. He's like name dropping, putting Buffalo out there to Fab, and like, yo, we fuck with that Low Soul's Way mixtape, and then again collabing with Fab later. But it's something I notice about a lot of cats that get on, whether it be in music or film or as an influencer in the blogosphere, whatever you want to call it, like whatever lane it may be, metaphorically speaking, individuals that get to the big league, a lot of times you'll go back and see that they were able to get around and network with a lot of individuals before they got there themselves. Like they pushed their way in and got on, got in that atmosphere to soak up some of the game. Y'all feel me on that? Like a lot of times going on in life, on your journey, whatever it is you do, whatever accomplishments you seek to level up and get to the different playing fields or levels or however you want to reference it. A lot of times you got to learn as you go, and getting on the scene and taking it all in, the atmosphere, and soaking up game and creating relationships with people, or again networking, like firsthand experience is the way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like tap in and let me know if y'all feel me on that. But again, that's a pattern you'll see with a lot of individuals. For instance, in hip hop, like how many cats have we seen in videos? Like they were in the background of a video, or they were rocking with different collectives or whatever, or they were in the studio with different artists. Like you see this where cats just say, yo, what separates me from what this individual is doing? I don't know exactly. I think I can do it. I believe I can do it. But let me pull up and see what the fuck it's all about over there in the red carpet world. Like, let me get on the scene and, just push my way through. And here we are, this 16 years ago, 2023 Conway Lyricist of the Year. Definitely some motivation. Definitely lit to see Griselda, Conway, Westsidegunn, like Benny, and all the other artists in that collective still doing their thing and still pushing that line. I think it's lit, man. So comment, let me know what y'all think about all this, the art, the new innovative thing we saw there with Conway having art masterpiece created on stage while he's performing his art. And again, they're collabing with artists, having art galleries and stuff like that, doing big things, different things, that other individuals ain't doing, staying true to themselves. And then Conway, Lyricist of the Year. Let me know if y'all are pulling for him to win as well, man. You gotta respect Griselda. Gotta love their story, man. They've done so much, and they're sharing game with y'all. Like, you can do it too. So thanks for watching. Let's talk in the comments. Sub up. It's Coffee, and I'm gone.